Hello and welcome back to the virtual tasting series, courtesy of COVID-19 and self-isolation. My name is Mireille Sauve. I am your host for these fun and informative, hopefully, tastings. I am here with some really exciting news today. Some of you may know that I run a wine agency called The Wine Umbrella. And currently I have been working with Carson Pinot Noir and Shell wines in addition to my own wines. They're all really, really small batch wines, and that makes them more of a craft than sort of a product. And that's what I get pretty excited about, is the expression of the artist's work, the artist being the winemaker and the grape grower. And also the expression of terroir, the sense of place that the wine comes from. So the exciting news that I have today is that I am introducing these fine wines from Nagging to my portfolio. And what's great about that is that they really fit with the wines that I'm already working with, in that they are small batch produced. They are an expression of terroir. These wines are grown and produced in Kelowna. I'll tell you a little bit more about that as we go through the tasting series. But I wanted to just first taste some wine with you, because that's what we're here for. So today we're going to be tasting this little gem. Oh, can you see the variety? Yeah, there it is. So this is pronounced a few different ways depending on who you ask. It can be pronounced Siegerrebe. It can be pronounced Siegerrebe. And it can be pronounced Siegerrebe, depending on who you ask. I'm not German, as you have likely noticed by those pronunciations all by themselves. And so I'm not here to judge. I'm just here to taste the wine. Cheers. So this is actually one of my favorite grapes that we grow in British Columbia. And it's quite uncommon to find it produced by itself, bottled by itself, without being mixed with other grapes. What I like about it is that it's very aromatic, it's charming, and it's super drinkable, but it's not overly complex. So it's quite versatile as a food pairing wine or just to drink on its own. So that's your typical Siegerrebe, as I've been taught to pronounce it. But this one, it's the first time I'm trying it. So beautiful aromatics, lots of flowers in the nose. There's this wonderful white fruit, maybe a little bit of lychee, orange blossom, like apricot orchard on the nose. Very floral. A little bit of a chalky mineral sort of a note to it as well. Absolutely beautiful. It's quite light-bodied in texture. Obviously fairly low alcohol as well. It's 11.9% alcohol, but it's dry. It does have a tiny little bit of residual sugar, just enough to make it refreshing. Definitely not a sweet wine, but a really nice balance. So it's very drinkable. It's got a little bit of a pithy flavor to it, like grapefruit pith. There's almost a yellow grapefruit flavor to the wine itself as well. Again, you're getting that floral, aromatic, lots of white fruit, and maybe even a little bit of mandarin orange or mandarin orange peel. Thinking about food and wine pairings now. I would love this with a lot of different Asian foods. Indian food like butter chicken or anything like that. Sushi, laksa, seafood laksa with a coconut broth. It would really enhance those sort of Asian spices. It helps to balance it by being just a tiny little bit off dry, but also having all that beautiful fruit to refresh the palate between possibly spicy mouthfuls. Well done, Rob Westbury. Hats off to you for some fine winemaking and grape growing. Welcome to the team as well. Super happy to have you on board. Everybody out there, I really hope you're doing well with your self-isolation. I hope it's not too hard to find toilet paper for you. And I thank you for joining me for this episode. We will see you again with the rest of Rob's wonderful wines. Cheers.